It's hard to imagine anything more incredible than a landslide that literally moves half a mountain. Do you think you know what it's like to miss an opportunity? This guy just missed a portal straight out of Doctor Strange. There's nothing to see here, just a homeowner who discovered in the spring that he had spent the entire winter under the same roof as a hibernating bear. I'm not sure what's happening here, but it seems these guys decided to take their lunch break in the middle of a mountain river. Elephants are gentle giants, but they all have a breaking point. For this one is poorly parked vehicles. Seeing how this floating structure is dragged out to sea will make you realize that all your work problems pale in comparison to the one who forgot to make that crucial knot. You better take care of your Tesla better than this guy, or it might decide to fly away too. After a storm like this, air traffic controllers can easily lose track of the planes on the runway, even those that never receive clearance to take off. When you're such a fan of Star Wars that you convince anyone your motorcycle can fly. Remember the video. If you ever decide to annoy a truck driver with your honking, he might turn out to be a whole ambert like this guy. Imagine living in Florida, where you have to check your house for new tenants after every flood. This river managed to trap an off-road vehicle that got separated from its group. Or at least it thought so. I bet the passengers in this subway car are thanking their lucky stars for not taking this train during rush hour. Mother Nature has a peculiar sense of humor, but even she underestimated the reflexes and luck of the owner of this car. So now we know exactly how Jack Sparrow got from the desert to the Caribbean Sea. If you dream of an elegant waterfall shower for your bathroom, be specific with your plumber, or you might end up with a real waterfall. Not many disaster movies feature destruction as impressive as the demolition of this old stadium. If you've ever played Need for Speed, you'll know what a police-free zone looks like, and you'll also know exactly what happens next. This type of teamwork between species in nature is something you've probably never seen before. Wait, one of this seems familiar to me. Apparently, someone taught Kung Fu to this fire hydrant, and I have a pretty good idea who it was. This is not what you would expect from 3 guys 1 cabaret star, but maybe it should be. Here's why you should always carry a snow shovel in your car truck, even if it never snows where you live. Have you ever seen a parallel universe where trees burn from the inside out and lumberjacks put out the flames? Yeah, me neither. Imagine you're the operator of an excavator digging up a cable, and then the cable starts to move. When a fire breaks out right under a power line, the extinguishing process can be scarier than the fire itself. Already with its bucket out of control. This video perfectly explains why some people from warm countries quickly consider the possibility of moving. This guy found a pretty unique way to make his car unidentifiable. Any fishermen out there? Because we need to know what bait is used to catch a catfish of this size. Sensitive viewers, look away. This panda is about to devour a couple of cars. If you're a fan of Jurassic Park, you have to visit Florida. If you're one of those who take shelter under trees during storms, take a look at this, and you might reconsider that strategy. Imagine waking up at home and seeing this in the next room. Something tells me a plumber isn't going to be enough. Pay close attention to this guy. He's got something surprisingly up his sleeve. Leave a comment if you discover his secret. That moment when your mountain trip almost becomes a disaster movie with special effects. This is what happens when a plane pilot drives a helicopter. How do you know you're dealing with street geniuses? Trust me, you'll know when you see it. In moments like this, I really regret not being a physics genius. Honestly, even a PhD would have trouble explaining what the heck is going on here. Do you think all fishermen dream of catching a giant fish? Well, no. The real dream is to be able to fish without leaving home. The last thing you want to do while driving on a forest road is stop right next to a tiger. Unless you're trying to record a cool video for our Amazing Moments compilation. If you haven't seen anything so incredible yet, it just means you haven't spent enough hours watching our videos. Believe it or not, you're just worried about losing sight of your girlfriend in the crowd. Check out this hairstyle that solves that problem. This could be the strangest thing you might encounter in your cruise cabin. So, what do you do in a situation like this? This guy is so good at what he does that you could watch him work all day without getting bored. Imagine this: a flooded underground stream that has burst its banks and can't stop until the rain subsides. Has a submarine ever woken you up passing by your window? Well, this guy has. You should be prepared for anything on the road. But tell me, how do you even theoretically prepare for something like this?
I think we're good. Oh, see?
It's incredible the ingenious ideas that can arise from human laziness and the need to save time. While paying for parking, Yemen offers free underground express parking. Good news, no one was injured. This bridge literally comes to life when the water rises, suggesting that it's better to find another way to cross it. If you think Asian companies don't know how to make ads like bin scepters, watch this one. It will instantly prove you wrong. I wish I could forget having seen this water spill just to be able to see it again for the first time. I hope you're sitting down and holding on tight because you're about to see the most relieving optical illusion of today's collection. The last thing you'd expect to see in the middle of a city are two portals to the underworld. Can you guess where it is? Leave it in the comments. Take a look at this one in a million case where someone has terrible timing but incredible luck because everyone turned out fine. I'm quite sure that the construction worker who was digging near that wall won't win the Employee of the Month award anytime soon. He needs to explain how ingenious this solution is. If someone asks me why I've spent my whole life going to the gym, I show them this video of a guy leaving a parking lot. Judging by the fish traffic in the river, this woman tried to cross with the light on red. An anti-drone rifle can cost up to $15,000. Meanwhile, a trained bird is free and much more effective. I hope you never find yourself so close to a volcano during an eruption. Watch it safely here on our channel. The way these beachfront homeowners get around depends entirely on the weather. And today, it's definitely by boat. We could all learn a couple of things from Guru about how to accept everything life throws at you. Wait, how does he still have a working light in his apartment? Believe me, the more people see this new invention to stop high-speed cars, the fewer chases there will be on our streets. This thing is incredibly effective. Imagine how many centimeters of rain have to fall in 1 hour to turn a bridge into a complete waterfall. The controlled demolition of a collapsed bridge in Baltimore is absolutely spectacular. But it's nothing compared to this impressive water discharge during the cleaning of a river at a Chinese hydroelectric plant. Does everyone know what a short circuit is? But did you know it can be simulated on high voltage lines? They do it to test extreme situations, like lightning or snakes. Let me explain. What you're seeing is a dam, or what's left of it, after a collapse. No one expected it, but fortunately no one was injured. Wait, what's that reporter doing in a river? Oh, that's not a river. It's Main Street in Pensacola, Florida. Moments like this transform high-speed trains into slow river cruises. It's time to relax and maybe feel a little envious of those people. Notice now the smooth landing of this passenger plane, despite dozens of birds taking off at the same time. Incredible skill of loyal service. The crew of this ship decided it was time to retire it, with a sinking controlled by professionals. This guy managed to help utility workers and drivers at the same time, and he gave us an extremely satisfying video in the process. Without a doubt, witnessing a volcanic eruption of this magnitude is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. How else did you think they transported seaplanes? Be honest. Would you get close to a rock like this to take a photo? If you've ever dreamed of having a remote-controlled boat, this video might make you change your mind. Now you'll want this. I can't turn in there. There's not enough space, Captain. Hold my anchor. Yes, that one is not spying on a photographer. And yes, no one would believe you if you told them. If you still think the maximum human IQ is 160, watch how this woman tracks dino sales. Hers must be much higher. It seems like a regular soccer match until you notice a particular spectator. We hope he doesn't start commenting. It's something unusual. And now, I really hope this ratatouille situation wasn't planned. Otherwise, it's going to be an unpleasant surprise. If he had been there, an official from the World Guinness Records would have recorded it as the largest traffic jam in the world made up exclusively of motorcyclists. This is what happens when a circus tamer becomes a farmer and gets goats. I swear, ducks are evolving at an alarming rate. Look, I have the video to prove it. The next time you think it's hard to surprise you, remember this car, which is now half covered in snails. So this is what a 50% chance of rain looks like. This is one of those stories hard to believe, even with video evidence. If you're afraid of snakes, I have bad news for you. Now you not only have to watch your feet, but also your head. What better way to demonstrate the skills of an excavator operator than with this precise fast food operation? The fishermen try not to make noise so as not to scare the fish. Meanwhile, this random cow decided to take a refreshing bath. Where did it learn to swim like that? Has anyone ever seen a cow swimming? This video shows that a true fisherman doesn't move from his spot until he has caught at least one fish a day. But if you see a bear, you better get out of there quickly. Hey, buddy, you might not want to approach this guy's property at night when the street lights are off. Everyone can learn from their mistakes. The engineer of this building just learned that hiding a rainwater drain inside a pillar is not such a good idea. Take a look at this incredible side landing of an F-35 on a ship and imagine the skill it takes to perform such a complex maneuver. How do you know when you should keep the car's air conditioning on all day? Check if the streetlights are melting from the heat. Do you remember all those motorcyclists stuck in traffic? Well, now it seems we've discovered where he was headed. These guys decided to compete with Elon Musk by launching their own space program. Very unconventional. The owner of this building clearly has nothing to hide. Or maybe it's a surveillance camera store with a unique marketing gimmick. In any case, leave your guesses in the comments. I have no idea how it's possible, but this tree is the perfect metaphor for having fire in the heart. Only a farmer can truly understand the pain of seeing a hurricane earthing an entire crop from the trees. While we live in the 21st century, these people are barbecuing with 31st century technology. It's rare to see a bear catch a fish, but even rarer to see it steal one. Congratulations. You are officially in the elite club. This video of disappearing cars might blow your mind, but if you look closely, you'll figure it out. Want to make this man laugh? Tell him you're going to the gym to get stronger. Imagine driving on the same road for years, only to discover that there has been an active geyser right beneath it the whole time. You don't need a heavy anchor when your vessel can simply float up without you, no matter where the current takes it. And it's not the only remote control wonder today. This guy has taken it a step further and modified his car to control it with a keyboard. Someone please make sure his muscle memory doesn't make him drive like he's playing Need for Speed. I used to think that glitches in real life didn't exist until I saw this. What just happened? Do you think your job is stressful and underrated? Take a look at what these workers have to endure, while most people don't even have an idea that their job exists. No wonder technology advances so quickly. We live among geniuses like this. Today, many incredible videos have been seen, but none with such outrageous luck as this one. This motorcyclist will tell his friends about his encounter with a bear for years. And the bear will do the same. This transportation system looks amazing, but the most surprising thing is that this MiB-X cargo helicopter could easily carry a couple more trucks. Wait a minute, has someone taught these trees to use Bluetooth? Look at the joy on this camel's face when it finally finds fresh water. Legend has it that he didn't stop until he reached the sea. Well, that's all. I hope you haven't overdosed on these amazing videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to see more.
See you next time.